Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. It is Leash. If you hear chirping, it's the birds outside. If you hear a bell, it's my cat running around. So today I am doing a new series called Travel Talk here on my channel, and I'm basically going to be talking about all of the countries I have been to. So if this is something you enjoy, please like so I know to make more of these kinds of videos. So anyway, let's begin. So the first destination I'm going to start with is Lisbon in Portugal. Now, Lisbon in Portugal was, really good. I really did enjoy Lisbon in Portugal. I stayed in a party hostel, which, was a great experience, and if there's anybody out there who just wants a party, like staying in a party hostel is really good. However, if you want sleep and you get cranky easily, I wouldn't recommend staying in a party hostel because, just be prepared that everybody is going to be up until all hours of the morning. People are going to be partying reception. But surprisingly the hostel was very clean. I will put the hostel I stayed at here just in case anybody wants to get a reference of where I stayed. And yeah, it was a very good hostel and I would stay there again. Now, the area surrounding the hostel was alright. There was this main strip that we was on, and there was a hostel across the road which was also the similar price to the hostel I was at. It just wasn't a party hostel, so yeah, you can get to meet the other hostels. There is, however, no shop like nearby, so the closest shop would be about a 15-minute walk, which I guess is pretty close, but like at night if you really want to go buy like some booze or whatever, there's not really like an off license nearby. There is a Subway down the road though, which is nice for the hangovers, I will tell you that. So yeah, there's that. It's out of the way of the main traffic, so you will be fine. It's a pretty like safe area out of the way of everything. There is, however, this one like bus or tram or whatever it is that goes up and down, so you just have to go careful for that. And there obviously is some dodgy people at the end of there, like just looking for tourists to like try and sell crap to, so just bear that in mind. But yeah, so that was great. I did do a walking tour while I was in Portugal. I actually do recommend that you do this walking tour. Like, it was free, but obviously it's one of those tours where you have to give like a tip at the end. Now, the walking tour I would say was a good deal. I did get to see a lot of Lisbon that I wouldn't have thought to have go seen by myself. So like Alphabet or whatever it's called, I will put it on I will insert a picture of where I went. Alphabet district, and there was like a few like tile making districts. We went to like this like church place, things like that, like things I wouldn't have thought to have seen by myself being in Portugal. So that was great, and to be honest it was a good deal for a walking tour. You probably can get cheaper walking tours elsewhere, but I did enjoy this walking tour. The next thing I would say is that I would say food prices in Lisbon is fairly cheap. Like, I went to this independent little like coffee place and it was really good. Like, for €3 I got a like medium iced drink that was about this big and a croissant, and that was really nice. They do obviously have all of the fast food chain restaurants there, so like Burger King, McDonald's, KFC, they are all in Lisbon. I did go to Burger King and it is similarly priced to the UK, so whatever it is here will probably be the same in Portugal. However, McDonald's is slightly higher in price. Now, they do the American sized drinks, so the big giant American larges, which is about this compared to the UK larges, so they do that. Just bear that in mind on drinks, because I ordered a large drink in a McDonald's when I was trying to go on a walk, and the drink was literally like this big for a large, and it was like €3 or something like that, so it was fairly expensive. So I would recommend just like trying to avoid the chain supermarket, the chain restaurants. So going to souvenirs and shops, do not like pay the price that it says on the main thing for tourists. Like there was this one snow globe that I really really wanted, and it was like, it's supposed to be like €15 or something, but it was in this section with the €5 like on sale for €5. So I obviously was like, oh yeah, that's a great deal for €5. Now they could tell that I was a tourist straight away. So when I got to the till, they tried to charge me €15 for the snow globe. But as soon as I mentioned, I was like, excuse me, that was like €5 over there. They soon was like, oh, okay, and and charged me €5. So just bear that in mind, like they will try and charge you the retail price because you are a tourist. So and another thing I want to say is I went to see the Christ statue, the Jesus statue in Portugal. I would recommend going to see this by yourself. I wouldn't recommend booking a tour, because if you look at the prices of the tours, they are very expensive for what it is. Now the Jesus statue is free, so you know, and it's quite a like small complex, so there's nothing really to like look through besides like the gardens and then the main statue itself. Other than that, like there's nothing really there that I would say is worth a tour. Now you may be thinking, oh yeah, but I want, you know, transport to the tour. Now that's great, but there is a bus that runs to the main like town where the statue is. So basically the statue is in Lisbon, but it's like across a like bridge, and you have to like get a bus. You can walk there, but like from central Lisbon you're looking at like a 2 hour walk. So yeah, I would recommend getting the bus. The bus is like €1 I think, or €1.20. It was really really cheap to get on the bus. However, if you're not somebody who does a lot of walking or can walk a lot, I would recommend getting the tram as well. So when you get off the bus, you like walk left a little bit, and there's like this tram stop, and you pay to get on the tram, and it will take you like halfway up the hill. So you only have to walk like literally like 700 meters to get to the top. Whereas if you know, you do not pay for this tram, I didn't, I just I paid for the €1.20 for the bus, and I thought, you know what, I'm in Portugal, I'm going to walk up this hill. Little did I know the hill was like this, so trying to walk up this for like a solid 20-30 minutes in 30-degree weather was probably not the best idea, but I'm glad I did it. I have a few videos that I will include of me walking up this hill. So yes, when you're at the Jesus statue, but I would recommend not buying any of the souvenirs from the statue, because if you walk out of the main monument and down the street, there will be people like selling the merch and like the merchandise there, and there is a store at the bottom of the hill that sells the exact merchandise in there, like the old stock at a discounted price. Also, if you want to see the top of the Jesus statue, then pay to go up there, but just be prepared that it is paid to go to the top. I paid to go to the top, and it was really really good, but like, you know, it wasn't like a mind-blowing experience, so if I didn't go up, it wouldn't have been the end of the world. But yeah, I just personally think a tour for something like that is not worth it, because yeah, you could get plenty of other tours elsewhere. Another thing I would recommend is the beach. So there is a few beaches just on the outskirts of Lisbon. Now to get to these beaches you have to take a bus and a tram, I believe. Yeah, a bus and a train to get to the beach. Now the bus and the train together costs about €4, which is like, it's not the cheapest, but you know, it's better than going, you know, to some random other beach when you could go to like this one beach that's like really, really good and known for being a good beach. Now I will link the name of the beach here. So there's basically the main bit of the beach, which is always packed, always full of tourists. This is a very popular like part of the beach. However, if you go down a bit, there's like this little cove bit, and you see this in all of the pictures, and I actually took this picture on that beach, and that is where all the locals go. They do also hire like canoes and stuff like that, which I would be something you guys that would be something I would recommend you guys do. However, just be prepared that the water in Portugal is cold, the sea is cold, so bear that in mind. So yeah, that's pretty much my experience with Portugal. I would say it is a fairly reasonable country to travel to. The alcohol is cheap, so I would say do not spend money on these tours. Only spend money on, like, I would say like this walking tour that shows you the whole place, and with the walking tours they will tell you like which buses to get, which trains to get, things like that. They will tell you the best places to visit. They will give you a map. You know, they will even circle the places on it that they recommend. And bearing in mind they probably have lived in Portugal for over a year if they're a tour guide, so they will know Portugal quite well. So yeah, trust them when they say. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope this is helpful. If any of you are planning on going to Lisbon anytime soon, please comment down below. I would love to answer any of your questions you might have on Lisbon. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you again soon. Bye!